nobody in the forest. What? Is what it is. A VK45. Oh, this isn't a good tank. This isn't a good tank. It's a heavy. It's a heavy, but with no armor. Which makes it kind of odd. Okay. Right, well let's give it a go. Heavy with no armor. Taking a bit of time to get a game. Oh, there we go, we're in. There is RT. Where do I want to play here? This tank just isn't a brawler either. There's not really a lot of options here. I'm just going to have to play it carefully, I think. And our tier 8 heavy is playing in a questionable location. Alright, so we've got the IS spotted. It's a trap. I think he knows. I'm gonna try to bait him rather than duel with him over this. Yeah, and there comes the SMV. Good. He found his cupola. Come on, you know you want more. Why is that Patriot sitting so far back, man? Literally, he should be right up here. He's got good turret armor. He's got incredible rate of fire. Hopefully he can hold that area then. This IS is definitely going to get... There we go. Somebody's shooting high explosive at him. You're killing me, man. Who just shot high explosive at that guy? You know what? I'm going to load gold. I'm going to come back up this way. Holy crap. There's about 1,000 people just... Oh my god. First time chat. Hello. That's a baboon raid. The baboons are in town. Holy crap.
It's a trap.
Skill with the raid. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much. Hello, baboons. I hope you had a great stream. And Skill, I hope you managed to get some more progress on that German light tank, or even finished it. I know it was being a bit of a pain. How are you all doing? Thank you for all. Thank you for joining. Hello, hello. Holy potatoes! As always, a nice stream. Yeah, I've been following Skill for a long time, so yeah, wow, curve of flowers for everybody. Thank you so much. Hello and welcome.
It's a trap.
He warmed up today. Yeah, he just got the second mark when I stopped and changed onto the stream. So, hello everybody. We're playing a bit of a randomizer stream today. So, welcome. We're just kind of playing with random tanks. We're struggling with this tank. I really do struggle with this tank. Really do struggle with this tank. But we're going to see what we can do. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. But hello and welcome, everybody. Hello and welcome. I'm actually a variety streamer. I don't stream World of Tanks all the time, but I've been playing World of Tanks now since beta, actually. I was a beta player. Played the game on and off over the years. And I still play the game, do the battle pass and stuff like that. I'm getting out of here. I need to get out of here. That's not looking good. But holy moly, goal reached. Yeah, I completely wasn't expecting that. So normally I stream like Mondays, Wednesdays and Thursdays. And it's it's a variety of games, but I work a lot, I travel a lot. Yeah, I can't always hit a regular stream. So, you know, a lot of my content ends up on YouTube. So I actually have quite a few YouTube videos. But Skill is an absolute legend. He's absolutely amazing. So thank you so much, Skill, for the raid. I really do mean that's absolutely amazing. Thank you very much. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. We're playing with this VK4503, and I really don't like this tank. Like I said, I've got this like randomizer button, and it gives me random tanks to play. And it's because I had a load of tanks in the garage. Like I've got all the tier 10s, and I own all the tier 10s, apart from the new Czech light tank. But I find myself having all these tanks in the garage that I never play with. So I thought, you know what? I'm just going to try and hit a random button and see what we end up with. So yeah, thank you all so much. If I had an easy way of playing Puerto Rico, I would do it for you all. Unfortunately, I can't. But I do have this one.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
I quite like my my horror. There you go, Puerto Rico flags in chat. There you go. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do this SMV. I can't really find a good route. He can go straight through my turret. So yeah, not quite sure what I'm going to do about him. Skill, thank you very much for the raid. Good night. And I hope you had a great one. I will definitely be catching you on the streams during the week. So yeah, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Right, we got the M6 coming around the back. Have a great one, and thank you so much. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back and see if we can help this this Patriot deal with this M6. Patriot seems to be struggling a little bit. Get shot off. Oh no, there's the T-44 there as well. Yeah, Skill, thank you so much. Skill came to chew bubblegum and raid. Now he's out of gum. Love it. Love it. And say thank you all for the follows. That is absolutely mad. That is absolutely mad. Yeah, amazing. So yeah, what have I been playing recently? I've been playing a lot of Once Human recently. I've been doing a bit of a Dawn of War, sort of a old classic stream. But I say I play World of Tanks sort of off stream mostly. We're waiting for Once Human to release a new PvE bit of content. I've got Diablo and Path of Exile stuff that I'm also doing. I do like my survival games, like Subnautica is one of my favourite games, playing a lot of Sons of the Forest and stuff as well. Yeah, I just thought I'd do a World of Tanks stream tonight. It's been a while since I streamed World of Tanks, so even though I play it. So yeah, we'll wait for this game to finish and we'll get into a new one. And then you can see the randomizer button that I use. So like I say, it's just a way of trying to get to play. You end up with like tons of tanks in your garage, right? I've got tons of premiums and all sorts. You just never ever play them. They just sit there gathering dust. And yeah, I've actually found I've enjoyed it more. Like normally I like to play one tank and just play the same tank over and over. Yeah, it's probably spam. It's probably spam. I've noticed that a lot. I'm a Brit that actually has moved to the US recently, although I still play on the EU server. And I've noticed that over here, your mobile phone gets quite a lot of spam calls, way more than I did in the UK. So, yeah. So yeah, I like to play with different tanks. So normally I like to play the same tank, play that for quite a bit of time. But actually, I've been enjoying the less sort of serious nature of just randomly playing tanks and having fun, and I've actually found I've enjoyed the game a lot more by doing that, getting less stressed out or anything. So which is cool, because the game can get frustrating, right? This game's taking an age to finish, so yeah, not a great result for us in this one. No effective legal protections in the US. No. How's your ping? You moved as well a couple of years ago, and you're very disappointed you cannot transfer service. 7 years of grind gone. Yeah, same for me. Like I say, I moved out here, 6 months or so ago now, and the ping I've got right now is 119. So it kind of averages sort of around about 100. I'm on the East Coast. I've got pretty decent internet here. I have really good internet, actually, way better than I had in the UK. But yeah, it's around 100, sitting at 119 right now. It's definitely playable. But having an account that was started in April 2011 is when I think this account was started. Basically, I didn't want to lose all that and lose all the tanks, and I couldn't transfer. Plus, actually, I've heard a lot of people say there's not a large player base on the US server, right? So you go, do I really want to transfer that account across? So, and I'm actually not here forever at the moment. I'm here for a temporary contract, so only for a few years, and then I might end up going back, or I might stay. I don't know yet. We'll see. I'm sure World of Tanks will still be going in that sort of 3 to 5 year period. Yeah, but also you are 9 hours way behind of schedule. Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true. That's one thing I do notice, particularly since I've been doing the randomizer and doing tier 4 to tier 10 tanks, is that when I'm getting the low tiers at this time of night, it does take longer to get into a game because you're definitely off the peak hours, right? So the weekends, obviously, it's fine. But during the week, yeah, it can be a bit rough sometimes to find a game in the lower tiers. That makes a difference. You're here more permanently. I at the moment, I'd love to stay here permanently. Things are going really well, so I can't complain. I just end up traveling so much, which is why I can't keep a steady stream schedule. Like I say, I aim to hit Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays every week. But a lot of times my work calls me to travel. I fly back to the UK and Europe and other parts of the US, and I can't stream from a hotel. So, yeah. So, what do I do for work? I'm in sales for a defense contractor. My background is I was a medevac pilot in the army. So, yeah, I used to fly helicopters, Lynx helicopters, and take people out and take them to hospital. But now I'm Now I'm in the sales side in the industry, which is a little bit more pedestrian, but still helping out my buddies who are still in uniform. Yeah, thank you, guys. Thank you, Darko. Thank you, Tiger. Yeah. Which is always nice when you meet fellow streamers who are veterans. You know, Skill himself, obviously a fellow veteran, so, you know, and certainly respect for Skill's service. In fact, Skill, obviously being in the Navy, my sister was also in the Navy, so absolute respect. And there we go. That is the field mods. I'm not going to decide I'm not going to go for that yet because we're not going to play this tank. So you're in school for Army Medevac right now. How does the Lynx compare to the HH60? So the Lynx is no longer in service. As you can see, I'm not the youngest of gamers. So yeah, I flew quite some time ago. In fact, I left the Army in 2008. But the Lynx, it's very fast. It doesn't have a great internal capacity, so it does struggle with what you can carry. Certainly in the medevac role, because the Lynx was originally anti-tank, right? It had tow missiles on the side. But I flew the Mark 9, which is the one that has wheels. So that was doing medevac stuff. The main issue is it doesn't like the heat. It was designed for a European conflict. So when it was out in the hot temperatures, it struggled. It couldn't carry much fuel. We couldn't carry many passengers. We ended up having to fly at night most of the time. So the actual US Marine Corps in their Black Hawks actually come down during the day. So they would fly during the hot part of the day, and then we would fly night flying when it was cooler. Yeah. So yeah, it's an okay will do nicely. It's fun to fly, the Lynx. It's got a rigid rotor head, so the whole rotor head is solid titanium, which basically means that when you move the cyclic, it instantly responds, which is why when you look at a Lynx, its rotor blades will actually point up in the air, whereas if you look at a lot of other helicopters, you'll see them droop down when they're stationary. And that's the difference between a rigid rotor head and a semi-rigid rotor head. So it was definitely fun to fly. It just had its limitations when you were in hot places or if you were at high altitude, like in the mountains. That was the main problem. And of course, it's in a museum now, replaced by the Wildcat. But the Lynx at one time was the fastest helicopter in the world and held the record for quite a long time, actually, as the fastest helicopter. Though if you look at the actual one that set the record, everything is stripped out of it. There's no soundproofing, there's wires hanging everywhere, no panels, because they made it as light as possible so it could set the record. So right, we're going to be in the Firefly tier 6. We're going to see how we get on with this one. So you can see how the randomizer works. It's a mod which I put on. You just click the button and it will randomize every single tank that's in the garage according to your filters. So I can filter out the rental tanks. I can filter out the tier 1 to 3s as well.
It's a trap.
So yeah, no worries. No worries. So I actually enjoy the mod. So it allows me to play. Oh, like I can't remember the last time I played this tank. Like literally, hardly ever. There's so many tanks, particularly that were on the collector's thing that I never ended up keeping because a lot of tanks I got rid of, right? As I think a lot of people did, and then they were only available in the collector's part. So. Right, can we get a piece of this? Yeah, there's the RT. I can't just... He's retreated. Okay. Very quiet on this part of the map. Don't know, maybe we'll see something there.
It's a trap.
Yeah, that the turret armor on this thing, not great, of course. So I don't really want to go take a hit from that T-150 right now. And those scouts are doing a good job of keeping us lit up. But if we could get rid of that T-150, that would give us... I can't quite get the gun depression on it. Yeah, as soon as that AMX came across, I was like, yeah, I can see we're gonna have RT coming in a minute. Oh, there we go. And M44 gets us, the bane of my life. Never been a fan of RT. I think a lot of people in Skills Channel would say that, but yeah, not the biggest fan. Okay, good. We got the T-150 out of the way, which is nice. Let's see what we've got up here. There are a couple of... AMX. There are a couple of M10s about as well, so we're going to have to be aware of those guys.
It's a trap!
Okay. Piece of the VK. VK's running. Skoda. And there he's in there somewhere. Not seen right now. Right, there's a Nashorn out, and the RT's found us again. Oh dear. I gotta be careful. Oh, Tiger 131 with the HE. No, Porlac, please, please, let me go, let me go, let me go. Right. If that's Skoda, that Skoda's still there. Can we spot the Skoda out? No, we cannot. Wow, he's got some good camo. He's got some good camo. You look a bit like a German content creator, Knossi. Definitely not, but always happy to look like somebody else. Then I can blame things on them. But no, definitely not him. As English as they come, I would probably say. Right. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to push any further that way. He's got a really good position. The Nashorn is up here as well. And that Nashorn... Oh, and the M10 is up here. Yeah, how do I... I don't want to rush this because we haven't got the hit points to do. Cunning disguise. Do I know him? I don't know him, I'm afraid. To be honest, I don't know that many of the content creators other than the ones that have commanders in the game, mainly because I really only have ever watched Skill. And in fact, I've watched Skill and I've watched Dez quite a few times as well. I'll definitely Google him. I will definitely do that. But yeah, I've only ever watched Skill, so worth a shot. Anything we can do to remove him. Oh, what have we got over here? No, he didn't pop out. Oh, that guy, he's there every time. Holy crap. He is right there. We kind of got ourselves in a little bit of a pickle because I've got the Nashorn and the M10 on one side, and I've got the Skoda T25 who's got an amazing rate of fire on the other. And it seems like he's definitely after me. I also can't see... Is he penning through? Yeah, is he getting through the turret? I'm not sure. He's not doing what content? Just shit content. You look like his handsome brother. Hey, anyone that calls me handsome, man, I love that. Yeah, I thought you meant he was doing what content? There you go. But no, so no, I don't know him. I'm afraid. I don't know him. I'm afraid. Can we get? to do nothing is doing nothing. So let's see if we can do something a bit more useful. Let's see.
Enemy armor is hit. It's a trap.
Yeah, I rushed the shot because I knew he was coming. And I cannot do anything against him there. Right. And has the... yeah, both our heavies are struggling for hit points, but we are wearing them down slowly. The arty, the bane of my life, is actually helping me out. Who'd have thought? Right, the M10, right, he's pulled back, so that means... There's like a little lip there that pushes me up. Right, there, he's gone. Right, that T-25 is still there. He is still there.
It's a trap.
Okay, who's spotting us? The Nashorn. Yeah, okay, then and the Nashorn did come back. Oh, we're getting some spotting off him as well. Okay, so it's just that Skoda. He's the problem, I think, because if I try and cross here, the Skoda's got a perfect crossfire all the way across. How do we deal? There's the Nashorn. He's coming out. Okay, he's gone. Right, that Skoda's got great vision as well, because he was out spotting me all the time. Alright, there's the M10.
It's a trap.
Get a shot. Right, now we know where the Skoda T-25 is. Okay. And he's gone. Ah, there's the other M10.
Penetration.
Maybe. And we're done. We managed to survive being in the middle of that crossfire. There we go. Victory's a victory. We've been actually doing all right. We've had a pretty good session the last few days. I can't complain. So, yeah. Yeah. Don't know how we're doing, actually. Let's go check it out. Let's get rid of that. So, yeah, it wasn't too bad. Look, we ended up being fourth by the XP. Yeah, so we've not been too bad. The last 191 games, we've averaged 58% win ratio, which is not bad for someone that, you know, I think that plays irregularly. Yeah, I think when we look, there you go, my service record. There you go. Account created 2011, April 12th. There you go. But I've only played 33,000 battles, so not that many. Not that many. Right, okay, so we've done that. Let's see what tank we're going to get next. Randomizer incoming. Ooh, 703 version 2. Right. Classic understatement. So we've got... yeah, vents, aiming device, durability, but we haven't played this obviously since the new skills are out. So heavy, repairs, brothers, recon, emergency, and we'll take situational awareness and firefighting, and then repairs, brothers, snapshot, deadeye, because I do like to get my crits. Brothers in Arms, Smooth Ride, Engineer. Repairs Brothers. Intuition and ammo tuning. There we go. Cool. The one thing I've got is I'm starting to run out of my Christmas credits. So normally I like grind really hard at Christmas, certainly with premiums, to get as many credits and try and get them to last the year. And I'm down to 1.2 million, so I'm nearly out. Nearly out, but I've only got one tier 10 left to buy, and I haven't unlocked it yet, which is obviously the new Czech light tank. So other than that, it's make sure I've got credits, because I'm also running out of consumables. Right, we've got Outpost, so I think I'm going to play in the heavy area, and we're top tier. Can't complain with that. Okay. Right. Yeah, heavies. So my, given that I don't play arty at all. My least favorite class I play is light tanks. My favorite class is medium tanks. So if I was to pick a favorite tier 10, it would be the Leopard 1. But I also like playing the Lion. I like playing the Carnarvon Action 10, the STB 1, 430U. Love playing all those kind of tanks. That's definitely the sort of tank that I enjoy playing. Okay, I don't play for Mark of Excellence. I tried to at one point and realised that I just wasn't good enough to get. At the moment, I seem to stick around the 70 to 75% on average. I'm just not consistent enough to do Mark of Excellence. I really struggle with consistency. Onslaught Light equals a credit machine. You only play premium tanks at every 5 minutes gameplay you get between. That's pretty good credit grinding, right? There you go. I knew I could bounce him, so that's fine. Ooh, we got a KV5. I really like what they've done to this map in that allowing us to play here. Is he going to come around the corner? I thought he was. Oh, man. That was a banana shell if I've ever seen one. That one wasn't. Ooh, T-34. T-34 sneaked in around the corner. Okay. There you go. Now I've got you. Maybe not. Oh, I thought I thought you were dealing with them. There you go. There's one, and we'll track you, and you're dead, and couldn't reload in time. That T-34 is a pain. He's a real pain. Yeah, I wanna get a shot, but he's pre-aimed for me. He's pre-aimed, and he's shooting down as well. He's got the height, so that if he shoots down onto my turret, then I've got a problem. Yeah, and I can't actually see his hull from there. Do you know what? I might see if I can scoot across. And I couldn't pen that ISM. Man, and we bounced the R2-D2 turret on the KV5. There you go. Now you can see why my consistency is so bad. Don't ruin your statistics. I'm not. I don't really worry about statistics. As I said, I've realised I'm not that good to play to that level. So I don't worry about that. Man, my main gun is damaged. It's knocked out. Like, they don't like my guns. Like, I'm just not going to play. I just repaired my gun and it's broken. Oh, dear.
It's a trap!
Like, I did play ranked at one point. I do own all the ranked tanks. So, like, I own the Concept and the T-45 and all of that stuff, and the KPZ, which is obviously awesome as well. So I did play ranked back in the day, but I haven't played. I think I've played like the first Onslaught when it came out, but I don't know. I kind of feel like I preferred ranked. I know that might be an unpopular opinion, but I actually really enjoyed ranked compared to the current Onslaught. Right, I just want that ISM to shoot. And I'm gonna. There you go. Oh no, you're blocking. Right now, push, 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 push. If you get a point where you try hard play and you're stressed, oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And I am not a good loser. Right? To be clear, I am terrible at losing. When I'm trying to play seriously. Which is why I think I've quite enjoyed doing this whole randomizer thing, in that because I've just been playing the game casually.
It's a trap!
There we go. Alright, so there's a Shrek who was on the other side, but he could have moved, and there's a Scorpion that was on the other side that could also have moved. So let's hope the Shrek is still where he is. I think the Scorpion's the one that's most likely to be covering us as we come up this way. And to be honest, I found that, you know, for me, like the statistics, I don't really mean anything to me. Like, I like to collect the tanks, and I like to, you know, earn the credits and all of that sort of stuff. And of course, you don't.
It's a trap!
You don't kind of your stats don't give you more credits or more tanks or anything like that, you know. And I guess it's kind of I used to get really stressed out with all the tanks, but I guess it's kind of working out why you're playing the game. And for me, I've worked out I'm playing the game because I enjoy playing the game and like playing with lots of different tanks and all that sort of thing. So actually, what do I want? I want credits for equipment, and I want credits for new tanks and that sort of stuff. So that's definitely means that I chill out a lot more with the game.
It's a trap!
Not the best game, but a win's a win, right? A win's a win. That T-34 got into a nice position. Having not played heavies on this map for a long time, or certainly since the changes were made, I underestimated the power of the T-34 position there. If you've pushed into the middle there, that T-34 can cover it really well, and he doesn't expose any of his hull because it's just too high up, and he can actually shoot down the roof of my turret. So, yeah, I underestimated that. That's definitely a learning experience with the changes on this map. If you're in the middle there, watch out for the guys above. They got some good line of sight angles across. Cool. All right, so that one's done. Right, we got a steel wall out of it. Version 2. Okay. Oh, well, we're still second by the XP. Look at that. Can't complain, right? Can't complain.